Fifth race, the Meadowlands Pace Consolation field, all lining up in behind the gate, moving toward the start. And they're off from the outside. He's outstanding. A long shot is pacing out toward the front. High Fets Hanover leaving as usual under early Parker whip urging. Camotion looking to get involved from the outside. Mackard is moving up between horses. Riverboat King right there on the inside. He's now racing in fourth. He's outstanding. Left out there 3 deep on the opening turn. Hard held sixth is Thunder Bay. Up on the bit for Brennan. His stablemate Powerful Toy follows him toward the outside from seventh. Up the cones with the quick move. I Scoot Hanover in traffic as everybody looks for the cover flow. Opening quarter in 27 seconds flat. The FIREPAN is second last, and Southwind Haylight trails the field. And on the move is Riverboat King for Mark Kismato up on the outside. And Riverboat King paces around High Fets Hanover to take the lead. Mackard is gapped slightly, being urged along third. Pierce and Camotion starting up first over. Camotion is within 2.5 lengths of the front. Rough gated there. Thunder Bay is tipped to the outside off stride at the half in 54 seconds flat. Racing in fifth but gapping as He's Outstanding. I Scoot Hanover moving around him. Powerful Toy behind that cover, but that pair at least 8 lengths from the front. The FIREPAN, a lot of work to do. He's racing in 8th position. Southwind Haylight another 4 lengths back, and Thunder Bay trails after the break as Riverboat King leads it. Camotion trying to sustain a long rally. High Fets Hanover is going to need some racing room, and Mackard is now second over and swinging 3 wide on the outside. 3/4 in 1:21 and 3. It's Riverboat King. High Fets Hanover trapped in behind him, trying to shake free. The FIREPAN is flat out flying in the middle of the racetrack for Campbell, and the FIREPAN is charging hard, and he swooped by everyone to take the lead. The FIREPAN, with an impressive victory here, just blows him away in the stretch. Riverboat King second, tight for third, 150 and 4/5. Returning to the winner's circle, a horse that many people thought would win the Meadowlands Pace. Well, he didn't make the final, but he wins the Meadowlands Pace Consolation in style this evening. Number 6, the FIREPAN. An Arts Place 3-year-old out of Summerchild by No Nukes. Owned by Bob Glazer's Peter Pan Stables of Pepper Pike, Ohio. Chris Marino trains. Already a big night for Glazer and Marino. That's their third on the card. Second winner for driver John Campbell. The FIREPAN picks up his first win of 2000. Pacing home in 150 and 4/5. Finishing third, number 5, Mac Art, and fourth was number 4, High Fets Hanover. In the winner's circle to make the Pace Consolation Trophy presentation, Adrian and Sharon Pettit, presenting to the winning connections, Bob Glazer, Chris Marino, and winning driver John Campbell. Results official, number 6, the FIREPAN, 12:20, 480, 360. Second, number 3, Riverboat King, 340, 260. Finishing third, the 5, Mac Art, $7 to show. Exacta combination 6 and 3 pays 41.20. Trifecta 635 pays 808.60, and the pick 3 of 310.6, $156.80. The upcoming 6th race, an open pace, 4 and 5-year-olds, there are no changes. Exacta trifecta pick 3, no changes, and the upcoming pick 3, we're 17 minutes away from post at 9:25. Familiar sight here at the Meadowlands. Down in the winner's circle, Bob Hayden with winning driver John Campbell.
Thanks. Joined by John Campbell, the FIREPAN. John, last year in his 3rd start, the FIREPAN won the Metro. This year, his 4th start, he exploded right on the track.
Yeah, it worked out well for him. I think I used bad strategy with him last week in the elimination. I just used him too much down the backstretch in the 3rd quarter, and he didn't have enough. But tonight, when I rated him off the pace and they bunched up, he wasn't long going by him when I asked him.
They went 54 to the half, 121 to the 3 to the 3/4. Where were you at that stage?
He was back a ways. I don't know, too many to count, but he was within seeing distance of the leaders, and I thought they'd come back to me sometime during the mile. And like I said, when I did ask him, he exploded and really paced by them in a hurry.
Okay, here he is right here on the screen right here, and a little reminiscent of last year. You won the Metro closing pretty well, too.
Yeah, he came from a long way back. That's really his best race, and I really didn't drive him as good as I could have last week in the elimination for the big race.
And right here, you can see him just circling by the field doing it on his own.
Yeah, I didn't have to pull the plugs on him, and he did it rather easily through the stretch.
Ain't no stopping the Meadowlands pace. John's 20th consecutive Meadowlands pace. The Meadowlands pace, Ray Redmond said, has been big right from the start.
Oh, definitely. It was right on the calendar for the 3-year-olds, a prestigious and a money race right from the beginning, and it's just grown in 20 years.
Good luck to John Campbell, the Meadowlands pace. Peter Pan Stables, Bob Glazer. 1 week too late. I hate to say that to you, but I did say it when you came down, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. But he came through tonight, so that's what's important.
Just a FIREPAN you knew you were going to see at some point. Were you surprised it was tonight?
Well, John and I always felt he raced the best this way from off the pace, and we were just kind of in a bad situation last week. We were 4th on the rail, and damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Is he going to be in the Holmes or another race before we close here?
Well, he is eligible to Holmes. He's also perhaps eligible to the Jersey Sires final next week, but there's also a 3-year-old open on the cards, so he needs some racing.
The truth now, 3/4 pole. You weren't thinking winner's circle, were you?
Yeah, I was. When they bunched up around the last turn, I said he's going by.
Okay, Bob Glazer, confident with the FIREPAN, who just exploded to victory in his 4th start of the year.
Thanks, Holly. Here's the order of finish for the 5th race.